So I'm pretty hyped up right now. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't get too many views, like always, but hey, it is what it is. Pretty excited. Gotta go with experience. Gotta go with All Star. Um, Gotta go with the Dodgers. From LA.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
I guess. Go to Dodger Stadium. Hybrid. Let's just see what this is all about. I probably won't stay on this too long because I kind of want to get right into the game. So, you know. Oh, okay. They switched that up. All right. Jock Peterson. I thought Jock.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Let's explore all of the gameplay options to help you decide which options are best for you. To use directional hitting, move the left stick. To use zone hitting, move the left. To use pure analog. To use directional hitting, move the left stick in any direction. Then, to use zone hitting, move the left stick in the direction of the pitch to adjust the plate coverage indicator, also known as the PCI. To use directional hitting, move the left stick in any direction, then press.
I like that. Okay, now I need my this is directional. Okay, I think I'm on. Oh shit. I think I'm on zone hitting. Yeah, I think I'm on zone hitting. Into practice.
To use directional hitting, move the left. To use zone hitting, move the left stick in the direction of the pitch to adjust the plate coverage indicator, also known as the PCI. When the PCI is aligned with the ball, press X for a normal swing, circle for a contact swing, or square for a power swing.
See, and plus I like that view. All right, so that's what I want. Save. I want to hit like that. All right, cool. Let's go to.
To use meter pitching, select a pitch type and location. Then, to use pulse pitching. To use classic pitching. To use meter pitching, select a pitch type and location. Then press X to start the meter. At the top. To use default base running, hold. To use classic base running, hold L1 to advance. To use classic base running, hold L. To use default base running, hold L1 to advance all base runners. Press R1 to retreat all base runners. To control a specific base runner, move the left stick towards their current position, then press X for home. To use classic base running, hold L1 to advance all base runners. Press R1 to retreat all base runners. To control a specific base runner, press the button of the desired base runner, then press the down button for home, right button for first base. To use default base running, hold L1 to advance all base runners. When using button throwing, it's important to press or hold the button of the base you'd like to throw to before the ball is picked up. This is called preloading your throw. To preload, press or hold X for home, circle for first base, triangle for second base, or
that one. All right, we good. Okay, we're gonna go out of this. I want to get to my dynasty shit. You know we're gonna accept that. We don't even. Do we even read that shit, dog? Oh shit. I meant to press yes. My bad. Fuck. Oh no, I'm good. Continue. Is they gonna let me upload? No. I thought you can upload. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I just want to try it out. Let's see how that shit is. Welcome to the road of the show. Okay. Okay, activate perks. Damn. So it. Okay. Can we just, fooling around from my previous dude that I've been playing with on 19? So just to, just to get right into it, shit, you know what I'm saying? It ain't too much, you know what I mean? All right, so. I don't have a 4, do I? No, I just got 3. And this is from 19, so let's just see what it's like. So I got a +7, I got a +4 reaction, +6 in fielding, friendship boost. Okay.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show.
How they do in the crowd? You know what I'm saying? Is the crowd going to be involved?
Trevor Williams, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left.
Let's see. Okay, use that regular. Okay, I gotta fix my batting already.
Leading off with the Nationals, the third baseman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Okay.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man.
Need more time? All right, yeah, I know that.
Now
Digging.
Where is it at? Camera view. think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Because I like to be close. I like to be way up.
In to try it again, Kobe John. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this... This guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
Okay, I gotta change. Where's that card for the PCI, right?
A fan want to be able to take MLB.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian, and
do they got a white? They got white on here? Yeah. Transparent. Outer. The center and the outer. Inner and the outer. Let me try this one. Well, yeah, let me try that one. Okay. That's weird as shit, huh?
checks his swing here, but he does so in time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Three-two pitch.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more, so they...
What is this? All right, when you become friendly or better with your teammate, you can give your boost to your hitting attributes if they are on base, and you can do the same for them. Okay.
You know, get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. At the plate, Samuel Marte.
Now batting, the first baseman, Samuel Marte.
On the ground to the right side. Bell picks it up to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Center fielder, Mike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
That's the thing that I wanted to...
Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0.
On the counts, you know what I'm saying? Are they striking out on 1 and 2, 0 and 2. Is that the counts? You know what I'm saying?
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Williams, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Williams.
To the left side, reined in.
Oh, they changed it.
And a good throw gets him one. Gone.
Now batting.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
That evens it up 1-1.
Let's go now. What time?
The pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
Coming to the plate now, Kobe John. He's hitless coming into this at bat, so the.
You know what? I can't. Yeah. Where is it at? I can't.
Hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Standing in, Avisail Garcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sierra has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Samuel Marte.
The first baseman, Samuel Marte.
A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Play ball. He's out. That's ball 4. He's safe.
In now, Kevin Kramer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
1-2. Here it is. Popped him up. John over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So no runs, no hits. Standing in, Kobe John has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go. Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
But all he did was just change when you take pitches and all that. All he did was just change the
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Play ball.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Kevin Kramer, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
What's the play ball? Out. 3.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Christopher Bundy earns his third win of the year in relief. Wander Suero records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game.
So digging in now, Kobe John. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run. So bases are empty here with two gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. The 2-1 home. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Cubs are second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kobe John comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. 2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box, Kobe John. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Kobe John.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 count, the pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 2-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Right to him. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Play ball. Your attention, please.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
On the ground to third. Reined in. Step on the bag for one. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Let's play ball.
So striding in, Kobe John. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0.
Here we go.
2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Let's go, big dog.
To third. Bryant is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in score. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Kobe John. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and a strike.
Find something you like up there. Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, see him right here. Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Let's play ball. Keep me.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.5.
Ready now, Kobe John. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
John.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And he popped him up. Bryant just to the left of the mound, and that's the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. 3.
Now at the plate, Kobe John.
The third baseman, number 8. Kobe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is...
Striding in once again, Kobe John. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
In there for a base hit. Tuckman rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now an 8-5 ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping into the box, Brody Reed. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Popped up.
Make the turn.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors.
Pitching for Washington, number 40, Pat Lawrence.
Popped him up. Baez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
All right, 1 time, right here.
Left side.
Get here, hold it right here.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Cubs lead it 8-5. Stepping in, Kobe John, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Your pitch only, huh? Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go. All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Yeah, have a rip right up there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rowe is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for...
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 14 on the season, as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Play ball. Your attention, please.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know, slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base.
So striding forward now, Kobe John. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 3 left. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Christopher Bundy will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
11-8, the final score in this ball game.
11 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 7.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Jose De Leon starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire.
Stepping in, Kobe John, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Pat Lawrence will be next.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
The right fielder, Pat Lawrence.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pat Lawrence goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
Victor Robles.
The 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Striding in, Samuel Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Samuel Marte.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Runner.
Here now the 2-2. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. In now for Washington, Ryan Hurley, and their runners at the corners now.
Ryan Hurley.
Line drive to center field, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Play ball.
Now batting, Kobe John. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
John.
Leave it right here one time, kid.
Here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Nope,
And a
that's
fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here we go.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard.
Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pat Lawrence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, the 1-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the
3 out.
Into the box now, Kobe John, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Kobe John. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle end.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Let's play ball.
Ready to take his hacks again. Kobe John, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But hey.
player's agent calls to touch base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Max Scherzer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ethan Akers has battles with Scherzer. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some
Striding in now for the Nats, Kobe John. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kobe John.
All right, one time, right here.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner.
Get down, get down.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box, Ryan Early, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
0-2, here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the order now, and in the bat is Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
The 2-2. Popped him up.
Halfway.
Hira over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Number 10.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Play ball.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Digging in, Kobe John, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Kobe John.
Come on, Biggin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Hey, attaboy, nice eye.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
Here's the 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The set and the 1-1.
Ball. No.
Attaboy, nice take. Come on now,
Robles at second with 2 down.
No.
Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
One pitch right here.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Get your pitch, huh?
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in, Ryan Early. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Ryan Early.
Weak roller right side.
He's got it. Get down. Come on.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nats leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2. Digging in once again, Trent Grisham 0 for 2 for him to this point. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
What's the play ball?
Ready once again, Kobe John, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Kobe John. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Fouled off.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Come on now, one time right here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Lined hard toward right center. Yelich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort, and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Mark Tachiki is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-2. Ball to third, and they could get 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Kobe John, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kobe John.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2-0 now.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Early.
Into the box now, Ryan Early. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Pops this one up. Hira makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, a double play. Settling in now, Kobe John. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking at his career totals, John is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Striding into the box, Ryan Early.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Early.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded softly to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A toss behind the back. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Digging in and looking for more, Kobe John, and their runners at the corners now.
John.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
The 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Yelich going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Milwaukee leads it 6-3. So stepping in, Kobe John is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Third baseman, Kobe John.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Knebel, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Let's play ball.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's final 7-3. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
13 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Ball 4, take your base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kobe John, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Hey, see it up and drive.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Let's play ball. Yeah. He's safe.
Leading up for the Nationals, the third baseman,
Into the box now, Kobe John, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And it's 1-1.
We're playing 11.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
It's your pitch and driver. Let's go, big dog.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's running. Now he'll step off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Hit on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI, and it ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Play ball. Out.
Now in the box, Kobe John, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, John is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count, 3-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. There's Sogard for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Hurley. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
Early.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. 7th inning coming up. It's the... Digging in now, Kobe John. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
John.
They have a rip right up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, let it fly right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up.
Dick.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Play ball.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.